Imagine this. You open your mansion, provide round-the-clock security, and even hand over millions of dollars to help two of the world's most famous royals escape the pressures of monarchy. But just a few years later, those same royals stop answering your calls, while still enjoying the dream lifestyle you bankrolled. That's the drama currently swirling around billionaire filmmaker Tyler Perry and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. And trust me, it's messier than a reality show reunion. Let's rewind to 2020. Harry and Meghan shocked the world when they announced they were stepping back from royal duties. They promised a future built from scratch. No taxpayer funding, no royal allowances. Just their own hustle and independence. The world applauded this brave step. But behind the scenes, someone else made it all possible. That someone was Tyler Perry. Perry didn't just offer them advice or a safe hideout. He gave them access to his $18 million Beverly Hills mansion and, according to insiders, bankrolled their new life with an astonishing $16 million. That money reportedly covered their luxury Montecito estate, full-time private security after the UK stripped their protection, and the Hollywood lifestyle that became their brand. Fast forward 3 years, reports are now circulating that Perry wants his money back. And this isn't quiet frustration whispered behind closed doors. Sources close to him say he feels disrespected, ignored, and done being generous. Perry isn't just a celebrity. He's a billionaire businessman. He doesn't throw millions around without expecting accountability. What makes this explosive is that Harry and Meghan's public image has always been about independence and empowerment. They've preached about service, climate change, and building their own future. But if Perry's claims are true, that image collapses under the weight of unpaid debts. The couple who promised financial independence may have been living on borrowed money all along. Now let's talk business. Harry and Meghan's media deals were supposed to fund their independence. Spotify signed them for a huge podcast deal. But after just one season, the project was canceled, and executives even labeled them grifters behind the scenes. Netflix also gave them a massive contract, but the shows delivered underwhelming numbers and failed to justify the hype. Meanwhile, their Montecito mansion costs millions each year to maintain. Add in security, staff, travel, and image upkeep, and the math stops working. If Perry really fronted $16 million, that wasn't just a gift, it was a lifeline. And now, he reportedly wants it repaid. Here's where things get truly dangerous. If Tyler Perry decides to take legal action, everything changes. A formal loan agreement would mean repayment is enforceable, with deadlines, interest, and penalties. And that also means public court documents. Imagine the global headlines if the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were dragged into a courtroom over unpaid millions. Every financial detail, their income, contracts, debts, could be exposed. That kind of transparency would be devastating to their carefully protected image. And Hollywood is watching closely. If Harry and Meghan can't keep their promises to someone like Tyler Perry, one of the industry's most respected moguls, why would other investors or brands take the risk? In an industry where reputation is currency, this kind of scandal can freeze opportunities overnight. This isn't just about money. It's about respect. Perry gave Harry and Meghan their first haven in the United States. His mansion became the launchpad for their post-royal life. That kind of generosity should have built lifelong loyalty. But from Perry's perspective, silence when the bill comes due isn't just disappointing. It's personal, and let's not ignore the royal angle. Back in the UK, the royal family is reportedly watching with folded arms. King Charles and Prince William have made it clear there will be no financial bailout. For Harry, this is his mess to manage. The optics couldn't be worse. The son who rejected royal funding is now being portrayed as unable to stand on his own feet without Hollywood money. Public opinion is already shifting fast. Once celebrated as brave rebels carving their own path, Harry and Meghan are now being painted as entitled elites living off borrowed money. Polls show their popularity plummeting in the UK, and American audiences are beginning to sour as well. Independence only looks inspiring until it turns out the foundation is someone else's bank account. So, what happens next? Best case, Harry and Meghan quietly settle with Perry behind the scenes, pay off what they owe, and try to salvage their reputation. Worst case, this spirals into legal battles. More creditors step forward, and their brand collapses under scandal and bad press. Either way, Tyler Perry's reported demand is a wake-up call. A reminder that in Hollywood and in life, no one gets a free pass forever. What do you think? Is this the beginning of the end for Harry and Meghan's Hollywood dream? Or just another tabloid storm they'll survive? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.